Hey YouTube, my name is Teralyn. Thanks so much for clicking on today's video. I am making a video about my experience taking progesterone. I have been taking progesterone for the last 2 weeks. I am finished now and it definitely had a lot of effects on my body. So the way that I found out that I had a progesterone deficiency was that I completed a saliva hormone test through my naturopath, and I found out that I was low progesterone, which also sometimes is called estrogen dominance, which I don't think that's an actual medical term, don't quote me, but I know that it's out there and people do talk about estrogen dominance. For me, that really looked like a lack of libido, extreme hair loss, fatigue, chronic migraines, and endometriosis. Before we get into the video any further, I do just want to put a little disclaimer that this video is definitely going to be TMI, and if you don't like talking about sex and things like that, then click off the video. Basically, right when I started taking this medication, it was prescribed to me to take on cycle day 15, and when I started taking it, I noticed some side effects right away. The first thing that I noticed as a side effect was a rapid heart rate. My heart rate definitely started to go up, and it would stay up for a few hours after taking it, which that was not really a big deal. It was just something that I noticed. I also noticed an increase in my temperature. So I was really hot. My spouse would touch me and tell me like, wow, you're so warm, which I know can be a pregnancy symptom. A lot of my symptoms or side effects from this medication are actually pregnancy symptoms as well. So, which makes sense because when you're pregnant, you get an increased rush of progesterone right at the beginning. So it kind of correlates exactly with taking progesterone supplements. I was thirsty all the time. I could not drink enough water. I felt like I was parched all the time. And then with that obviously comes frequently urinating. I was going to the washroom way more than I normally do. I could tell those things were progesterone supplement related. There was a lot of things that I found to be beneficial about taking progesterone supplement. So instead of feeling so tired and so fatigued in the second half of my cycle, I was feeling full of energy and just totally energized. I wanted to organize everything and cook all the meals and do all the cleaning, and I was feeling full of energy where I'm normally feeling so tired and sluggish. So that was definitely a really big perk for me, because my energy levels fluctuate so much with my menstrual cycle. It was really nice to just kind of feel evened out for once. The next thing was my mood was so much better. I did not feel irritable and PMSy. I didn't, normally in a normal month, I would feel like nobody touched me, nobody talked to me. I just want to curl up in a ball and have a hot water bottle. And I just wasn't like that. I was just feeling like my normal kind of level-headed self. The third thing that was amazing, such a good benefit of taking progesterone for me was my migraines are so much better. I had always been suspicious that my migraines were hormone related because it always happened around a certain cycle day. So I could count on it every single month. I knew when my migraines were going to come. So that to me really indicated that something was hormonally off. And I definitely can see benefits to taking the progesterone in my migraines alone. This time in my cycle right now, I've just started a new cycle. I would be having full out migraines every single day for like a week straight, and I haven't had one yet. So I'm feeling really good about that. Another thing is I noticed in the summertime, my sex drive just kind of like disappeared. I don't know where it went. For a long time I was thinking maybe it was related to finding out that I can't have babies, which is obviously really devastating and traumatizing news. And I thought that maybe it was due to that. I wasn't feeling feminine and sexy anymore, and maybe that's why I wasn't wanting to be intimate. But really it turns out I was having hormone issues. So since getting on progesterone, it's only been 2 weeks, and now that I'm through those 2 weeks, I definitely have at least 50% of my libido back. It is back, and I am so happy about that. So they do, a lot of the studies online, anything that you read does say that an estrogen dominance or too much estrogen, not enough progesterone balance can cause low libido. And for me, that definitely was the case, and it's been able to be helped by progesterone supplementation. I would recommend If you have symptoms like you're always really tired, your PMS is really bad, you have hair loss or brittle nails, acne, maybe if you're dealing with migraines, those can all be indicators that something hormonally is off. We're not supposed to be dealing with these symptoms every single day. I know it can be easy to kind of get stuck in this place where you think that it's just how your body works, but really it's not supposed to be that way. We are supposed to be nice and in balance. And when we aren't, our body really does give us a lot of indicators of that. So it's really good to tune in and figure out, you know, maybe if something deeper is going on if you're dealing with any of those issues. That's all for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. If this helped you, or if you want to hear more about my experience taking progesterone, just leave me a comment below. I love when people leave me comments because we're all sharing an experience together. You know, we don't have to go through the same things, but we can communicate with each other on this platform, and that means so much to me because in my real life, I don't have a lot of women who are infertile or dealing with any of the similar things that I'm dealing with. So when you guys leave me comments and you say thank you for this video and you leave me a little bit about your story, it seriously makes my day. So please leave me a comment below, or subscribe, or like, or follow me on Instagram. I am so appreciative. So thanks again for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. I won't see you, you'll see me in my next video.